If you've added larger wheels and tires that need to be calibrated for, or you're just looking to gain some more potential out of your build, then this Super Chips Flash Cal Plus will be a great addition to your 2018 or newer 2.0 liter or 3.6 liter JL Wrangler. I would like to mention that right-hand drive and EcoDiesel applications are not supported with this device, so I would just keep that in mind. This will, however, unlock a ton of potential when it comes to your JL, monitoring your Jeep's data, adjusting specs and parameters on the fly, checking and clearing check engine lights, and more right at your fingertips thanks to the upgraded wireless and Bluetooth design. Now that makes it great for the JL owner who wants an easy-to-use system to take advantage of not only their daily driving activities, but also when it comes to the trail. Now this will have a laundry list of features, but some of the main features will include a crawl screen to allow and control crawl functions when off-road, like sway bar disconnects, adjusting rock lock, line lock, engine idle, and TPMS functions. Now you'll also see a tire size wizard that will adjust for the exact tire size. It will actually calculate the actual speed for the most accurate readings and will have the ability to adjust your transfer case and axle gear ratios as well. This will also allow you to semi-permanently disable auto start and stop functions when the dongle is plugged in. Now on your phone, this will show you a live gauge display as well that you can customize to your preference, allowing you to keep an eye on important information, which is especially useful if you're out on the trail. Now not to mention, this has the ability to read and clear trouble codes, and this will provide a little bit more information about them so the code won't leave you questioning when it's time to tackle that issue. Now there are, again, many more functions with this, including customizing your daytime running light setup, the ability to enable and disable factory functions depending on your setup, and much more. Now the devices are going to be very small and low profile. They're going to plug right into your OBD2 and connect via Bluetooth to your phone. Now all of your information will be displayed in the FlashCal app, which you can find right in the Apple Store or the Google Play Store on your smartphone, so you can really use a number of different smartphones to access the FlashCal app. The device itself will be low profile and sleek and stay out of the way if you do need to keep it in for certain functions, but I do like that you're able to take it out if you're not switching information around on the fly or monitoring your gauges. On the top of the device, you'll also see 4 red LED indicator lights and the Super Chips logo for a bit of added styling, and of course to know that it's plugged in and ready to go. Now this will come in at about $300, which is right on par for a tuner like this. Now what I do like about this setup is that this will be wire-free as far as an operation is concerned compared to its predecessor, and will offer you a more immersive experience with the app being paired right to your phone. Now it's going to make information very easy to read and change on the fly without having to mess with a physical device if you don't want to, making this a great option if you're looking for a quality tuner for your JL. Now this is going to be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. Really all you have to do is plug it in and get the phone app set up and sync everything together, and it's probably going to take you about 10 minutes to get that done. Now when it comes to the install, one of our customers here has actually installed this on their JL and is going to walk you through what that process looks like and what the features are going to look like step by step. So that's going to wrap that up for me. Let's go ahead and get into it.
I have a Bluetooth OBD reader that I keep plugged into the Jeep. It's hooked up to my cell phone as well. So the first thing I'll do is remove that and clear out the reader. Above the OBD port and a little to the right, you can see there are 2 plugs, and those need to be unplugged so that we can install the bypass. So you just reach up behind the OBD reader and above to the right, and there's a little tab towards the front of the Jeep on each of these 2 plugs, and you just kind of wiggle them and get them loose. Like most things automotive, they stick a little, you just gotta work at it. And now we're loose. The plugs are all size coded, so you can only plug it in one way. Like so. Once it's plugged in, you could just stuff this up underneath the dash here wherever you want to. I don't like doing that, so I'm just going to run a zip tie around this metal frame and hold it on. and that should take care of it. And the final hardware step installation is plugging her in. You can't see it's a little larger than the original OBD reader I had, but I think it'll be out of the way. It does have to stay plugged in to disable the auto start, as well as a couple of other features.
The last step for the install is to put the software on your phone. If you have the box, you can scan the QR code. This will take you to the product website. And if you scroll down, it's got the 2 app stores. Click on the app store you're using and follow on-screen instructions to install the app. The app has a demo mode so that if you don't have the SuperChips FlashCal Plus yet, you can go ahead and look at the app and see if it'll suffice for what you have. Just press I don't have device and demo mode. And then you can see we have tire options, drivetrain options, lighting options, Jeep options, and service options.
So that's going to wrap it up for my review and the install of this SuperChips FlashCal Plus, fitting all 2018 and newer 2.0 liter and 3.6 liter JL Wranglers. And remember, for all things Jeep, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.